Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. You know what day it is. It's another great episode of Just a Thought. I hope all you are having a great day. They're safe, warm, and safe, cool, and wearing your sunscreen. Um, as I told you, I have a big, a big announcement here about the what I have here, and is this foundation called TheFern45. And if you don't know, if you lived here in Fernley, you know what the Fern45 is. Fern45 is a foundation that was started basically just out of kindness. These two great people, this great person, Sherry Walsh, and her husband, has started a foundation in order to help veterans in their time of need. And they served with great pride and honor, and take care to protect their families, to protect their ways of life, and it's only right that we do the same for them, taking the time out to give them what they need, because after a war, after serving, fighting for our country, it's very difficult to adapt into civilian society. Society as a civilian, and it's tough. Especially when you have mental health issues, from fighting wars, just like different conflicts like Vietnam, Korea, or Persian Gulf, or the Middle East, the more recent ones. But it's very difficult financially to adapt into society and to afford certain things, like homes, food, clothes, the roof over your head, a bed to sleep in, a job, holding on a job. It's very hard for most, just to even afford the simplest things that you need in life, and more times than not, I drive by certain spots where you see people, homeless. They're homeless, some few that are vets, and that just breaks my heart. It's like I want to do something, just to honor them, just to take care of them, they deserve the respect, the kindness and compassion, the respect, because they did the same for us, and why can't we do it for them? Just take care of them. So this is where the Fern45 comes in, and they have few instant, things that they have that go happen each year, and one is the Fern45 Poker Run, which happens between in early November, like a few days before Veterans Day. Well put, guys. And it's a poker run. It's actually an off-road event where you have vendors, merchandise to sell, like these and this, like for food, for clothing, everything that you can need at an event, like an off-roading event that happens here in Fernley. And they have different competitors, that you can register your vehicle into the event, or you can volunteer, for what there's, to do whatever needs to be done there. And that's a great event that I'm going to be a part of. And I'll love for anybody that's interested, go online to the Fern45 if you want to volunteer, to register your vehicle, register to volunteer. You can go ahead and do that, and the event's not until November, but it's a good time to do it now, so you know exactly what needs to be, exactly what you need to do. It's like whatever you want to do. So we can set up tents, whatever case may be, throughout the course. You can do supplies. You can do whatever it is that they need to do throughout the course or throughout the weekend. So, and that's one. and there's two. We have what they have these little events that they have a few several times a year. It's called Java and Comrades. So what that is that there's a certain event every month. They have events to where they have veterans and people that are supporting that support the TheFern45 come to these events wherever it may be. It could be a barbershop, it could be the founder's home, or it could be at an airport. So if you have information, you can go on the website and take a look. To see where they have these events. And it's really exciting to watch. Exciting to go to. It's really scintillating, amazing. To get to talk to these veterans. Just sharing their stories. And talk about life, enjoying what they're doing now. And while supporting the event. And for different causes. And to which I'll say, I was glad to be a part of. And it's called Donate to Heartbeat. It's a little section where you donate to the TheFern45 just to help out the veterans in need to whatever they need, whether it be a washer dryer, or a car, roof over their head, and food. Just anything. Anything that they need. They have the funds. They will go and help you out. So, and that's what these are for. And that's what the donations are for. And I was just so proud this past Sunday for the Java and Comrades event at Sherry's house, which is beautiful, by the way. And I talked to one of my friends who is now doing something that she's doing 10 listings in 10 days, and also by drench, where you drench, donate, and nominate someone, whoever. It could be from a small business, it could be anyone, or just to get the ball rolling, just to help bring that exposure to the TheFern45 and what they do, and for the Donate to Heartbeat for the vets, which helps out the vets tremendously. And I might say they're doing a very good job, and it's going its 10th year this year. And I thank you, Miss Julianne Holt, for bringing attention to this, and talking about it with me. And for me, having family on both sides, family and friends that have served, are currently serving right now, and I want to support them in any way possible. I just want to become more involved in the community, and this is a great organization who's doing a lot for the community, and not just in front of me, but beyond. So wherever you are, go to the website TheFern45.com and check it out. And different about how they got started and what they do. For these vets in need. So, and also, which leads me to the verse of the week, and which I think is appropriate. It's from John 15:13, which is this: "Greater love has no one than this, than to lay down one's life for one's friends." And it says that a lot for the vets, who they go to battle, go to battle for one another, to go out and fight for our freedoms, and fight for each other, like fight for brothers and sisters, who are on the front lines for us, and they lay down their lives for their brothers and sisters, and they do it for us, and that's what we should do for each other as well. So, and John 15:13 really implements that and really stresses that to the full. So, well, and I thank you so much for this edition of Just a Thought. Very special one at that. And if you missed our previous episodes, go and check it out on my YouTube page to check out the previous episodes for Just a Thought, and leave a comment, a like, and a subscribe and share. So once you do that, it gives you indication when the next episode will be. So Yeah, and I thank you so much for your support. You guys have a great day. Be safe.